It's your boy Jimmy Blue, All Access Elite Boxing. I'm here with Casey Ramos. He just improved to 20-0 here out of fighting out of Texas, out of Austin, Texas. Man, you look tremendous out there, man. Tell us a little bit about the fight.
Well, we fought Daniel Evangelista, 17-5, or 17-6 now. One draw. He came with lots of experience. He came to fight. I think we just had a little bit too much skill for him, a little bit too much experience, and we pulled off the win, the unanimous decision, all 8 rounds. I'm not gonna lie, we were going for the stoppage, and I think we almost had it a couple of times, but executing was a little difficult.
One thing, spectating from ringside, one of the things I saw is that you definitely picked your punches. I mean, you look tremendously composed in there,
right.
And that's something that a lot of these fighters that fought on tonight's card, in my opinion, you seem to know what you wanted to throw before you threw it, and it seemed to somehow frustrate Evangelista, even though he did come to fight. Man, honestly, I don't know how he he stood in there, because he was taking some tremendous shots.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's durable. He's got a lot of knockouts. He's got a lot of fights in Mexico. Like I said, he's got a lot of experience, and he came to fight. He wasn't a chump. He's still in his prime. He's 25 years old, but as you said, picking my punches, choosing. We don't throw just to throw. We throw to be effective. We throw to land the shots, and as far as being composed and being calm, that just comes with experience. That was my 20th fight. 26 years old. I've been a pro for 8 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Had 110 amateur fights. That just comes with the territory. Did what I was supposed to do.
Was there any time throughout the fight that he hurt you, or you felt any of his power? I mean, again, it seemed as if he was fighting frustrated because he couldn't get off anything. He seemed as if he was throwing, but every time he threw, you seemed to counterpunch really well, even throw nice combinations and box. And you showed a lot of your ability, especially in the later rounds.
I would say the thing that got me most was the headbutt. That's the one thing, the main thing I remember. I think I can remember one right hand later on in the fight, but nothing really hurt me or buzzed me or anything like that. He threw a couple body shots, but I mean, we're in good shape. We're in tremendous shape. So whenever you're in good shape like that, you can take the punches and you can roll with them. And I kept my hands up. I think I had some pretty good defense, and that had a lot to do with it.
As you stated, man, you're 20-0 now. What's next for Casey Ramos?
Well, back to the gym. Simple as that. Back to the gym. I got to get ready. I'm 20-0. I'm 26 years old. Who knows what Top Rank wants to do with me now? I think I showed out pretty good this time, and maybe not as good as we wanted to, but I think we did fairly well against the type of opponent we had. But it's all up to Top Rank, all up to my management. All I got to do is stay ready, get back in that gym come Monday.
How did it feel to fight here in Dallas, Texas, man? I mean, I know you're from Texas, and
right.
There was definitely a lot of fight fans out here supporting and rooting.
Right.
And out of all the fights that happened tonight, in my opinion, this fight seemed to be the most technical by both fighters.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very technical fight, and you
right.
executed the game plan really well.
I love fighting in Dallas, man. I fought here before. I've actually fought in this Dr.Pepper Arena 6 years ago in 2009 when I was under Paulie Ayala. He got me the fight. So it's nothing new. We fought here before. I'm real comfortable. It's the second home. And as far as having my crowd out here, and man, I got support all around Texas, I believe, especially only 3 hours away from Austin. And the technical fight, like I said, man, going back to it, I'm 20-0, I'm 26 years old. Daniel Evangelista, that dude's got 22 fights, 23 fights. He's got a lot of experience. So, like you said, man, it's a technical fight. We went in there, we boxed, we took our time, we were calm, we didn't get too out of control, and I came out on top.
Any last words you want to give to your fight fans? Anywhere they can follow you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram?
I got an Instagram at WZR4, and follow me on Facebook. Just look me up, Casey Ramos. And fight fans, I appreciate you coming out. Nothing but love. Stay tuned, and hopefully we'll see what's next.
All Access Elite Boxing.